How's it going, everyone? It's your boy King and O, and I'm back with another Shinobi Strikers video. Now, this video is going to be talking about water style jutsus that I want to see inside the game. Now, I have one jutsu for each character type inside of the game, so that's going to be one for the attack, range, defense, and heal/support types. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video. Now, the first move that I have, which is going to be for the attack type, is the water style water force technique. Now, if you guys haven't seen this, it's inside the Baruto series. When Baruto was fighting Shizuma, he basically does the water freaking force technique, and a vortex of water surrounds his weapon, well, his sword, because he had a sword, and basically it just boosts the attack damage of his attack because now not only is you getting sliced, but it has water. I don't know how they came up with that, but I feel like it's pretty good for the attack type because it boosts more attack damage. Now that can just be like one of the little jutsus, not a freaking main ultimate because it shouldn't be there for a long time. At least for like say 5 seconds at most. Okay, that's pretty. I feel like that's pretty good for an attack type character. And if your character doesn't have a weapon, you can have water basically surrounding your fist, or if you have kunai surrounding the kunai. No, kunai is only for the freaking range type. So surrounding your fist or just whichever weapon you have in your hand, I feel like that would be cool. It would be a cool little look into the game as well as boosting damage, and we need more types of moves. So with that being said, let's get into the range type. Now the range type, I have the water dragon jutsu. We all know what the water dragon jutsu is. It's one of the staple techniques, the basic techniques that mostly every water style character use. Every water style user inside Naruto has done. We've seen Kisame, Kakashi, and Zabuza done it. Although Kakashi's not a freaking water style user, but he copied Zabuza. So did I say it like another name? I don't care. Anyway, yeah, but we seen those three use those moves as well as the water prison jutsu. So it's not to say that these moves aren't like known. Like you guys should know what these moves are. I feel like it would be cool for a range type because you can shoot it from far away and it can follow enemies. If you guys play Storm, you know that it follows you like from a distance. Like it's a pretty good range attack. Now, you can also use it at close range, depending on where it starts at. But you can like, let's say if you're close by, it can hit you. But if the enemy's far away, it will just basically just track them down, kind of like what the Fireball Jutsu does. Everyone can use it up close and personal if they have enough time, and they can also use it to hit enemies that's far away. So I feel like that would be a nice substitution for people who don't want to be Uchiha fanboys shooting up fireballs because I don't know why people like shooting fireballs, but I feel like the water dragon jutsu would be an awesome substitute for that move. Now let's get into the defense type. Defense, I have the water formation wall. Basically, this is just as it sounds like. It's just a wall of water. Now I want this to be to where the defense character that's using it is not able to move. So he's keeping that wall there. He's spitting out water to keep that wall up there, basically blocking off an area or stopping the enemy from progressing so that you guys can form up some type of tactic or wait for them to come around and buy you guys time. So I feel like that's a very defensive type of move. Uh, you can use it offensively as well. Let's say enemies trapped between you and a group of teammates. You can put up that wall so they don't just charge at you and beat your ass. You put up that wall, so now the only way for them to go is towards your teammates, and like they just gonna get their ass whooped. Like that's it. I feel like that's a pretty good move to have for a defense type. Now we're gonna get into the interesting part, which is the heal/support type. Now this move that I have is the Bloody Mist absorption technique. If you guys ever seen the Boruto episode where Shizuma uses it, Shizuma is one of my favorite characters in the Boruto series because he is a Hoshigaki, and that's like Hoshigakis is the goats. Right now, what he does is summons basically he uses a blood contract on the Samihana blade, and it starts to spew out a blood red mist. Now, characters that are stuck inside of this blood red mist or this mist, while they're damaged or wounded, they'll be losing health and chakra. Now, how I want this to play into the game, while enemies is inside the freaking mist. Well, first of all, you don't need the Samihada blade in order to freaking to do this move. I wanted to like if you don't have the blade, you can just place it on the floor and it starts spitting out freaking the mist. Now, characters that are stuck inside of the mist, they will have like a health damage like in tick marks. So basically, like every second is like 10 points, or probably more depending on how like what's the base health of the characters in the game. Now, also, I wanted to also take away the freaking uh the little progression that you have towards your ultimate. That would be that one. If that's in there, that would be like the main reason why people will be choosing heal slash support. Like they will have the best moves because you stopping enemies from whooping your ass from having ults. Like having one less thing to worry about inside this game is going to be like the way to win. So I feel like that would be a great move to have inside of the game. And what best to do is give it to the heal slash support because you're supporting your teammates. All right, now also I was gonna have a section for like tool types, like ninja tools, like water ninja tools, but it's not. I couldn't really come up with anything. I had the water spirit wave that Sumari had, which is basically like the little water gun finger set she had in the game, but that can also fit into a range type. So I just took that out. So that's all I have for the water style jutsus I want to see for each character type. Now to go over them, it's the water force technique for attack, Water Dragon Jutsu for range, Water Formation Wall for defense, and Bloody Mist Absorption Technique for the heal side support. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys like it, you guys have anything new you want to add, put it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, with that being said, it's your boy King Newell. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.